and I'm from German Swiss International School. I'll be presenting my redevelopment scheme of the Hong Kong Space Museum. Firstly, I'll give a brief introduction of the Hong Kong Space Museum. It was established on 8th of October 1980, and it's located in Tsim Sha Tsui, Kowloon. And it's world's first computerized planetarium with a new digital planetarium and high-resolution projection system. This is a brief timeline of the events that happened to the Hong Kong Space Museum. It was constructed in 1977 and then opened 3 years later in 1980, and then it experienced a renovation because it was very old and outdated. So the planetarium was renovated and reopened in 2009 with the new 8K digital planetarium projection system installed and the planetarium seats replaced. And after the renovation of the theater, the exhibition halls were renovated as well and renamed as the Hall of Cosmos and the Hall of Space Exploration. These are some facilities that the Hong Kong Space Museum has. There's the East Wing and the West Wing, and then in the East Wing there's the planetarium and the Space Theater, and also one of the thematic exhibition halls, which is the Hall of Space Science, and some workshops and offices. And in the West Wing there's the Hall of Astronomy, the lecture hall, a gift shop, and some offices as well. The area was used using the GeoInfoMap website, and I found that the site area is around 4,800 meters squared, and the planetarium is around 1,700 meters squared, and the total construction floor area is 8,000 meters squared. And I researched other similar museums so that I could learn from them and include in my own design. First one is the Shanghai Astronomy Museum. It has a dome-shaped planetarium just like the Hong Kong Space Museum, and I really like the futuristic aesthetics of it. And also, it includes a lot of symbolic elements around the museum as well. And also, it's famous for its sustainable design with the eco-friendly materials and energy-efficient systems. The next museum is Cité de l'Espace. It's located in France, and it's a highly interactive museum, just like the Hong Kong Space Museum, with 50% of its display all interactive. What was good about it was its full-scale spacecraft replicas. Just as you can see in the photo, there's a big spacecraft, and also it has an astronomy park with open space and a lot of live demonstrations, which I've included in my own design. These are the site analysis. As I said, it's located in Tsim Sha Tsui, and it's near the Hong Kong Museum of Art and the Hong Kong Cultural Center. The surroundings is the Victoria Harbour View and some public open spaces. And it's very accessible because it's a 5-minute walk from the Tsim Sha Tsui MTR, and there's also buses and ferries you can take to access it. And it's also pedestrian friendly. Next, I analyzed the height of the buildings surrounding buildings. Firstly, the Hong Kong Museum of Art is 14 meters tall, and the Peninsula Hong Kong is around 54 meters tall. And the current Space Museum is approximately 20 meters tall. What I found out that the Hong Kong Museum of Art kind of covers the Hong Kong Space Museum, so I figured that it needs to be taller than 14 meters, but it should not cover the Peninsula Hong Kong, so it should be less than 54 meters. So I came to the conclusion that 31 meters for my building was a good idea. The problem I identified were two problems. One is the lack of visitors, and two, insufficient space. As you can see from the data here, there's a lot less people visiting the Hong Kong Space Museum compared to the Hong Kong Science Museum. And also from the numbers here are the approximate areas of the 3 museums in Hong Kong. And as you can see, the Hong Kong Space Museum is the smallest. Solution, this was my preliminary design using Tinkercad. I kept the circular dome because I thought that was very unique to this museum. And this is the final design on Autodesk Revit and Enscape. These are the floor plans I included. There's ground floor, first floor, second floor, third floor, and fourth floor, 5 floors in total. That's the lecture hall, and in the third floor is the planetarium hall. And these are the elevations for extra reference, north, east, south, and west. And these are some 3D views of the important design elements and some sectional views, as you can see. And some inspirations. First of all was the architect Renzo Piano. I really liked his design style of exposed water, minimalistic white, large windows, and very natural setting. And number 2 was the object inspiration. I was inspired by a cloth clip and fidget spinner, and I tried to design it so that it looked like that. And for the Changi Airport waterfall, this was specifically for the black hole experience that I created. I was inspired by this. So innovation point number one is the decoration. I incorporated colorful and 8 planets here, including the Saturn here, to attract and appeal to younger audience, which is the primary target audience that I identified. And it looks more like a space museum compared to the current one. And also included a children play area for to attract more children to come. And there's also a billboard screen and sign for promotion activities. Number two is the Palati design. I included this, which is where the building is above the ground. It allows natural ventilation and reduce heat buildup on the surfaces, and also avoids flood because water can flow through. And the third one is the cloth clip structure and the fidget spinner. It's a very distinctive shape which will make it very popular among people. And the prong-like structure divides it into 2 sections like the current Hong Kong Space Museum, where there's an east wing and the west wing. And the middle is for common use. And it's the fidget spinner. It looks like a fidget spinner with these 2 spinning around this as an anchor. And yeah, it resembles how planets orbit around stars. Number 4 is the telescope viewing experience. It's a telescope viewing site under a dome on the roof. It's a new addition of mine. I included this. And number 5 is the black hole experience. It was inspired by the Changi Airport. It resembles a black hole with the middle as a sucking hole, like the black hole, and the water as a sucking hole. Number 6 is my museum is very disabled friendly. As you can see, there's a lift and a designated spot for in the restroom as well as in the theater you can sit. And also the resting areas. There's the space cafe and the space restaurant. I had more space in my museum, so I decided to include this to attract visitors. And lastly, sustainability. My design supports B+ plan in Hong Kong. As you can see, I included solar panels, a green roof, natural ventilation as I mentioned before, and also natural lighting with large windows, so that less energy use. And also I will use LED lights, which are energy efficient lighting. And also there's a rainwater collection system and high performance installation. This is the model walkthrough video QR code. You can scan it if you want to see it.